So I'm making a video on these jobs on like Seek and Indeed and everything. And so um, let me talk about this one here. All right, I applied for this job at this place, right? On Point Paintball, and this is the job advertisement. You can take a look at it here. You know, and so I responded to this job, right? And this guy responds, eventually he responds the other day, asking me in for an interview. And then I responded to the guy, I go, hey, Rob, yeah, that sounds good, right? And I responded to him straight away, as you can see, only a minute later after he sent me that message. And so then, I wasn't getting any response from him. And then an hour goes by. And then at this point, I'm thinking, like, it's a scam. The job is just a scam, I respond or not, because I'm thinking like it's just a scam then, I go, ciao. And then 3 hours later, he finally responds. He goes, well, that's an easy way to definitely not get the job. Good luck, mate. Ciao. I mean, how is that your response after you finally respond 3 hours later? How is that possibly a rational and sensible response? That's someone that doesn't really give a shit, you know? They don't really give a shit, right? Any normal person would have been like, well, okay, like I get it, you know? I responded 3 hours late, I haven't been responding, you know? It's like, don't assume that, people just trust you and think your job is fully legit. Don't assume that. You can't assume that. And it's like, that's what this guy's assuming, It's like, it doesn't, you don't come across as fully legit. You don't, you know? I go, oh, hey, sorry about that. There are a lot of scammers on this site. Wasn't sure. Sorry about that. Experienced job sending me messages and me responding with no follow-up. I responded straight away and you responded a lot later. Hope you can understand. I mean, is that not completely fair enough? I believe so. And then I just sent, this again, doesn't seem like you care. 11:34 a.m. If you look up at the top of my phone screen, it's 11:48. So I only sent that pretty recently. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think like possibly these people need more like they just lack that they're not good, bro. They think like it's all about them and you have to try so hard to impress them. And it doesn't work like that. Like, you also have to make the people who you're offering the jobs, who are applying for your jobs, right? They have to, you also have to come across, correct. And you have to come, like, you're not coming across fully legit like this, you're not. You have to be able to handle people, when someone is like not fully convinced by you, right? Because you weren't responding, and then you finally responded 3 hours later. You have to be able to handle something like that and say, okay, all right, well, okay, I haven't been responding. He's not sure about me now. He's not sure about me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't, in my position, right? I'm just in a position where I'm like, bruh, all these jobs on motherfucking Indeed and all that, are any of them legit? Are any of them actually legit? I'm thinking like none of these mofos are legit. I'm thinking they're all goddamn just, they're not legit. So yeah, like, it's pretty, it's like, I think people like this, they just, like I said, they don't really care, they just don't really give a shit, you know? That's the whole video. That's all I wanted to talk about. Just my experiences on Indeed, mainly on Indeed, and well, the same across other jobs. Mainly on Indeed. I'm mainly talking about Indeed, and yeah.